Welcome back to the Saratoga Slim backside vlog. I'm back from Ireland where I interviewed both of the O'Briens, Aiden and his son Joseph, so check that out on the vlog. I'm here today with Brad Cox. We all know Brad Cox. I'm going to talk to him about one of his most famous horses, Arklow. We're going to talk about Matareya, Tawny Port, going for the Travers eventually, going in the Jim Dandy. We got a lot of horses to cover with Brad Cox today. So, this is me for the Saratoga Slim backside vlog back in Saratoga. So we're going to do it big with the one and only Brad Cox next. Boom.
Next time at the racetrack, don't bet on a whim. Make sure you take advice from your main man, Slim. Saratoga Slim.
I'm here with the two-time defending Eclipse Award-winning Trainer of the Year, Brad Cox. Brad, thanks for taking the time. I want to talk about a fan favorite who's back in the barn, gonna have his first start, hopefully, in the Bowling Green coming up. Let's talk about Arklow. What does he mean to the barn, first of all?
We've had him around a while. I think we've had him for 6 years, off and on, mostly on. He's doing really well right now. He had a big move up here on the turf last week, and from a physical standpoint, he looks better than he's ever looked. So, it'll be a first run in a while. He's capable of performing well off the layoff. So we're going to give him a run in the Bowling Green and see where we are. Yeah,
he won on Derby Day, the undercard, the American Derby. Was 5 years ago. And it seems like it was a decade ago because that's everything we've been through since then. But, Arklow, I hope he gets to run against Channelmaker again because it'd be like probably the 20th time they met.
They've traded blows a couple different times, and we've come out on the right end and a few times. So, these marathon turf horses seem to stay around a while, and that's exactly what he is. And he's really thriving right now.
Yeah. Let's talk about a horse you got going, hopefully in the Jim Dandy, Tawny Port. Tawny Port, 7th in the Derby, comes back, wins impressively the Ohio Derby. I just want to ask you a little bit about the pace setup. I mean, do you just kind of hope like early voting and epicenter, knockheads early, and he could pick up the pieces late? Or do you have any type of tactics for Tawny Port in the Jim Dandy?
Well, we'll see how we draw and see who all's running before we come up with any strategy. But, I think, it's going to be best that he's going to have a pace to run at. And I do think he's a true mile and an eighth mile and a quarter horse. I think he showed that in the the Ohio Derby and the Kentucky Derby. Ran really well in the Kentucky Derby, and he had a pace to run at. So he is a horse that's taken steps forward since the spring. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he's very good in Lexington, but he's definitely a bigger, stronger, better horse now. I think he showed that in the Ohio Derby, and he seems to be thriving right now. He likes it up here. He had a good move on the training track last week, or 2 weeks ago, and then this past week he was on the main and put in a really good work on the main track with Irad on his back. So we're excited about giving an opportunity against a deeper field, I would say, or running against grade 1 horses. It's the Jim Dandy's going to be a really big race.
Oh yeah.
Good race.
Now it's a short field, but who else is going to show up besides the horses running the Haskell? Going to be a really nice race. Let's talk about Matareya, probably the best female 3-year-old sprinter in the country right now after winning the Acorn and the 8 Bells. Is the test next, and how do you just keep this horse informed to keep on winning these big time races?
Well, she's a very sound filly. She's danced several dances this year and competed at the top level for 3-year-old fillies. And I think the cut back to 1 turn after stretching her out in the Alcibiades last year, and then we ran her in the allowance race at Oaklawn around 2 turns. She ran a good race. She just ended up against Secret Oath, and she showed her brilliance in class that day. And the cut back to 1 turn's definitely helped her start a winning streak and continue to have a big 2022.
Yeah, really looking forward. I thought we'd have an Echo Zulu Matareya test showdown. Doesn't look like Echo Zulu will be ready for that race. I just interviewed Steve Asmussen, so check out that vlog. But let's talk about a horse that already won up here in Saratoga. A big opening weekend win with Mo Strike in the Sanford. Talk about that race, how he ran, and how you get him ready to fire again up here for the hopeful on closing weekend.
Yeah, he's doing real well. He came out of that race in good order. We just watched him gallop on the main track, and we'll give him a little time to enjoy Saratoga like everyone does that comes up here, and hopefully he can move forward. and be even a better version of himself the first part of September. He's a good colt. He's got a great mind, and we're optimistic that more ground will lead to even a better Mo strike. So real excited about what he's accomplished and looking forward to the future with him.
Oh yeah, now Mo strike. Hopefully there's going to be some good horses then. We just talked to Steve Asmussen about Gulfport, so hopefully get a showdown later in the meet in the hopeful. Brad, thank you so much for the time, and good luck with all your horses, and you got some big ones coming up, so best of luck at the Saratoga meet.
Thanks.
Okay, so there you have it from the Brad Cox barn. We learned about Arklow, Matareya, Tawny Port, and Mo Strike, some of the big horses that Brad Cox has later in the meet with some of the big stakes coming up here. We asked him about the overage. We didn't get a comment on that, but it's a due process, I guess. So I wanted to make sure the fans understand that Brad Cox got a 10-day suspension in May from the Kentucky Horse Racing Commission about an overage from Warrior Strike. I think it was a Butte, and it was a 2 milligram is what the legal amount is, and he had 2.5 milligrams. It took almost a year for the Kentucky Horse Racing Commission to come back about that. So I tried to get some information about it because, it's something that the fans, it's public knowledge, and the fans I know are asking about. So no comment. I guess I'll follow up with the due process and learn more about the process. But for the Saratoga Slim backside vlog, once again, doing it big with the biggest trainers in the game, Brad Cox, and I'll see you next. Peace.
Next time at the racetrack, don't bet on a whim. Make sure you take advice from your main man, Slim.
Saratoga
Slim.